So the tape's rolling, so just state your group number and we'll get cracking.
U143.
Good start, okay. Do you want to tell us a pitch? So what are you going to give to us?
Well, our basic idea it's going to be in the style of film noir. So it's going to be black and white, sort of dark shots, mysterious, like people walking about, and we're going to play with shadows and silhouettes.
The location we're going to film it in a graveyard and church, and we looked through the different churches for the different villages that we live in to see which suited our storyline best.
Okay, cool. What are you going to do with the credits?
We're going to sort of put the titles on gravestones and sort of put them into the environment.
Okay.
Yeah.
How are we going to put the credits on the gravestone in a legal way?
No, like using Final Cut obviously, but framing them onto the gravestone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you want to tell us a little bit about what your film's about? Etc. You know.
Yeah, it's going to be a murderer.
Okay.
And he kills people when they do religious sins.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. It's really good. And have you got a working title for this?
Not yet.
Okay. All right. So you're working on location. The credits are going to be on the gravestone. Is it going to be a narrative, or how are you going to fill like the 90 seconds?
We were thinking of having the murderer walk through the graveyard, and then into the church with it all sort of distorted, and then he runs at someone, and then it cuts to the morning where a detective is looking.
Okay, so it's going to be quite distorted and abstract, but we're going to get an idea something bad has happened.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there any key influences for you?
Probably 7.
And LA Confidential.
Any competition in terms of the style?
Yeah, the style.
7 in terms of the religious aspects of the plot. Okay. Is there anything else you want to add just on?
No.
Okay. Okay. Open up. Open up to the everyone else. Anyone got any issues with this, or any problems, or?
Sounds pretty promising.
Best not be drawing on them graves.
Who's going to be acting? And who's going to be
We were thinking me and Jack again.
Because it's going to be, the character's not going to be shown. It's going to be quite dark, so you don't really need, one of us could act as the murderer, so.
So I think we were discussing yesterday about the idea of hands and feet.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's going to be quite abstract and close-ups on.
Yeah. Without revealing who the character is.
And has anybody known any good graveyards? Perhaps can help them out.
My village has a well scary one.
Where's that one?
Hazelfield's got a pretty decent.
Furlough, and where's that one?
Hazelfield's like 10 minutes from there.
The one's really scary. The one in Cherry
Mine's
Hinton.
really scary.
You know,
Yeah,
the massive
Hazelfield's
church.
Right, sorry, listen.
There's a massive church in Cherry Hinton. That's quite scary. But mine's like in the middle of nowhere. Like, there's no other stuff around it. It's just like a church and like graveyard and like forests left.
Yeah, mine's haunted.
So you got for your Cherry Hinton, Thurlow, and what was yours, Nick?
Hazelfield.
Hazelfield. Any help to you? Or is it? I don't know where you all live. So
It's the Addenbrooks Road, past Trumpington.
We were sort of looking at the ones in our villages, sort of easier, like to see what the easiest one to get to was.
Okay. I suppose film now is quite a niche audience. People understand that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, in terms of references, I mean, do people understand film now and know what that's about?
Sort of.
No, not so.
It's more like detective crime, sort of.
Okay. So I suppose you've got LA Confidential. 7 is quite noir.
Yeah.
The film called Brick, which is modern noir. Loads of comics, Sin City, Max Payne, even video games, and any sort of literature. Again, can we just have this? Just a bit of quiet. So there's loads of influence you can have a look at just in terms of the style and stuff, especially with the font and stuff. Okay. The one thing, I've got faith you can produce some good stuff. The only thing that I think is a little bit interesting, you're doing noir, which is sort of usually an urban sort of landscape, and you're doing graveyard, which is a little bit gothic. So, do you think that's a fair comment, or?
Yeah, it is.
But you wanted to have this religious idea.
Sort of just putting the two themes together.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So there might be an idea we could do some stuff with religious iconography and that those sort of symbols. Okay. So just for the sake of moving forward, I mean, Has anyone got a problem with this pitch? Do you think it doesn't fit the brief, or do you think it's unrealistic, or?
That sounds like it covers some decent guidelines. Could be good.
You just can't make it cliche, that's the only thing, like graveyard, ghostly.
Yeah.
It could come a little bit cliche, but I'm sure they will edit it so it won't, but just in case.
Try and make it original.
Yeah, Emily's got a good point. So it's sort of graveyards. It's sort of slipping into the supernatural, but if you can make it sort of keep it quite noir, you should be okay. All right, should we green light it?
Yeah.
Defo.
Defo.